Hey, we are here with some Gamebound, a little series where we play short campaigns and one-shots of various sorts. And today we are playing a fan favorite, a player favorite, and everyone favorite, Fiasco, the game about poor impulse control. And it's going to be great. That's part of the tagline. I think I missed another part of the tagline, but that's in there. Real quick, we're going to do a Fiasco playset called Tough Cookie. It is one about Girl Scouts. So let me just go ahead and read the little blurb it has here. Small town enmity packed in colorful boxes. The Girl Scout cookie program teaches 5 business skills, including goal setting, decision making, money management, people skills, and business ethics, Boyce said in a statement. Unfortunately, this is a real-life example of how unethical practices can impact even the youngest entrepreneurs. Girl Scouts enable girls to overcome situations like this and persevere toward their goals. We are proud of the values the girls continue to exemplify, despite setbacks. Lufkin, Texas, home of the Chick-a-Stick, is preparing for Girl Scout cookie season. In a town filled with ambitious young girls and elderly folks with social security checks, the cookie trade moves money. Outside church, outside the Home Depot, little fists hitting doors loud enough to hear even with your hearing aid turned off. Lufkin is also a town full of moms in need, watching those crumpled bills slipping through their fingers when there are bills to pay, when there are other needs. Who could have thought that the cookie trade would bring so much tragedy to this little town? So there you go. We don't necessarily have to be Girl Scouts, but that will be an option on the table.
I want to be a Girl Scout.
400 boxes! Harold, we're getting a divorce!
Real quick. Seth, I want you to say that again for the record. I want a clean audio clip of this, please.
I want to be a Girl Scout tonight.
The tonight makes it almost
See, the
worse.
tonight makes it so much worse.
That makes it actually far worse. I'm very glad for this. Thank you. I'm gonna clip that.
If one of us had to play a Girl Scout, and I want to play a deranged little girl,
I'm gonna make
it would be the first time.
I'm gonna make a caption GIF of that. You leaning into the mic and saying that. All right. So if you don't know how to play Fiasco, it's basically a game of kind of like improv scenes. We are going to be going scene by scene through a fun little wacky story. And to set everything up, we're going to create a character web, which will include relationships to other characters, needs, locations, objects, all the things you need to kind of set us a story up here. And then we're going to play scene by scene throughout the story and figure out how each scene ends, whether it's good or bad, and then figure out how how each of our characters' stories ends at the end, and see whether or not things will end disastrously or things will, people will get rich off of selling Girl Scout cookies. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. So let's go ahead and assign the kind of circle here. The standard order in terms of the overlay right now is Caleb, Jordan, Alyssa, Seth. Is that what we want? Are we good with that?
Sure. Yeah,
okay.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
That's the easy way to do it.
Where do we put our own names, or are you doing that right now?
So I can put the names down.
Ooh, I can breathe fire?
So
Oh, wait, never mind.
Seth.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Wait, how'd you do that?
There's effects.
Uh-oh. You have access to the effects?
No.
Yes?
Where?
Oh, no.
Death effects. Holy effects. They're all just the same, just different colors.
Oh, yeah, I see them now.
Beam.
Oh, lovely.
There's rockets.
Pooling. What does
Very
pooling
good.
do?
This is exactly what we needed.
Whee!
Oh.
Glow.
Oh.
I'm going to find a way to disable this feature.
Missile. Ooh, magic missile?
Don't you dare.
I am going to, not necessarily now, but if I see this as an option in other campaigns, I'm going to
look. You have a
put it this
holy
way.
glow halo above your head. You have to be the good guy and let us have this.
Let's put it this way. I'm going to make sure that Jared never finds out that this exists.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's what I'm going to do. That's really the important bit here.
Oh my gosh.
What?
You can fire a rocket.
I know, right? I've been doing that.
Oh,
All right, well, I guess we're not playing Fiasco tonight. We're just going to sit here and fiddle around with the effects on Roll20.
I'm done.
No.
Look,
Okay,
I'm just impressed with the new gimmick. Okay.
All right, so
Wait,
we
I
got.
thought I was last in the order.
I started with myself. Oh wait, yeah, wait.
Yeah, it's usually we go clockwise, don't we?
Yeah, sorry. The
Yeah,
way that
so-
I have it on the player screen is slightly different from, like, at least the way that my brain was organizing it is different from what it is on Roll20. I think it is when it's just in a line on the Roll20 screen. It's it's Caleb, Seth, Alyssa, Jordan.
Okay.
So
You can order it however you want, Caleb. I don't think any
yeah,
of us.
I'm gonna do it that way. I think that'll.
I just thought I was last and would get to select last.
Yeah, because yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do it as I'm seeing it on the overlay here in Roll20. Okay. So who would like to start? Because we can just go clockwise from there, but
Well, you
doesn't
start.
really matter.
I think we usually top left is the start or something like that.
Yeah, I mean we can.
Mhm.
I'm more than happy to start, but if someone else would like to start, because this will
Kick it off, Caleb.
This will determine who starts the scenes too. So right. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. So I am going to have a relationship with Seth and Jordan, and I need object and stuff. Okay.
Who's holding the thing over Alyssa? Or is my Roll20 just glitching out?
It might be glitching.
My Roll20 just has Alyssa. I'm gonna refresh my Roll20.
I'm gonna go ahead and get us started off here. Oh wait, let's do this first. Let's roll these dice.
Okay, now
Random
it's gone.
side. Random side. Okay, I'm going to put a 1 here between us, Seth. We are gonna have a family relationship.
Okay. I think I spelled it wrong, but I can't read it yet. So small.
Caleb, is it okay with you if I move the dice around so that way, like, the numbers are together?
Yeah, feel free.
Okay. Just that way we can get a visual of how much
that's an
we
easy
have
way.
of each dice.
You know what I
Mhm.
really want? I want a Girl Scout made RPG.
Oh no! Who would be the
trying to-
master?
Yeah.
Like the Girl Scout troop leader.
Yeah.
And it's based on who can sell the most
Oh, we have
cookies.
no
That's fair.
6s. Oh, okay, interesting.
All right.
Okay, no 6s.
All right, Seth, all you.
Okay, sorry, I was getting the
Sixes get
You're good.
stitches.
There we go.
Alyssa and Jordan. Actually, no, Kate. Oh no, there's no 6s though. I was gonna give
Yeah,
you guys
there's no
not
6s.
getting along. We can't
Aw.
have that one. We're gonna make Caleb and Jordan under pressure.
Under pressure. All right.
Whichever version of that you want to go with.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. I'm thinking this. Never mind.
Under pressure.
Hmm.
Alyssa.
Okay. Let's see. Let me look here. Okay. Let's have our location be a tourist spot.
All right, who do you want to give it to?
I want to give it to Seth.
All right, tourist spot. Is that a 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. There you go. Let's make sure we're grabbing these as we choose
Yeah,
them.
she moved it.
Seth,
Yeah,
did you grab yours though? That you
Yeah, I
chose?
moved yours. Yours is right here.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, okay. Cool.
Yeah, so just all those ones are like together here. I can move them over.
Queen and Bowie.
Half the time, Jordan just like makes whatever it is into gibberish that I don't understand.
I'm assuming Bowie is David Bowie.
Under pressure.
Oh, I see it. This song reference. I should have guessed. It is your turn, Jordan. It looks like you and Alyssa still need a relationship, and Alyssa and Seth still need a relationship. And then all the rest of us besides Seth need a location or object as well.
Oh, location. Tourist spot. Part of the problem with the tourist spot is I don't know what some of these places are.
That's right. You get to make it up.
I should look at some of the items. These are hilarious.
Oh, I should have given. No, you know what? Hold on. Jordan hasn't gone yet. You need more money.
Me?
instead. Seth.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go.
You need more money
Yes, thank you.
for sure. You're welcome. I know you really wanted that one, so
Yes. Though some of the other things look fun too. Like there's boxes of counterfeit cookies.
Mhm.
Ah,
All right, Jordan. Tis you.
you muted.
Man, I'm really sad that we can't choose the money can't buy need because I really want someone to be money can't buy forgiveness from God. That makes me laugh so much.
There's a ton of fun things that would have been good with 6s. Items, the shed out back can give you a chainsaw.
Look, money can't buy forgiveness from God. Oh no, it's not a possibility because we have
that's
to
what
do
we're
the
saying.
deed before. Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
have
enough sturdy plastic sheeting to wrap something up good, like a body.
money can't buy love of a parent.
Mhm.
Like, that's just
Dark.
sad.
This is gonna be funny.
It is pretty funny. These fiascos go one of two ways for me. I either play the straight man, and I'm like the one very normal character when everyone else is completely wacky, or I'm the person who is completely mad and brings everyone spiraling down into craziness with everyone else, with me.
I just remember good story.
Good story.
What you thinking, Jordan?
You look at the relationships of the needs, objects, okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at relationships. Okay, what if we give Seth and Caleb 2 scout siblings?
Two scout
Ooh.
siblings.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're the scouts. Yeah, I like it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was hoping that I wouldn't be a Girl Scout, but that's fine. You are in charge of this.
Well, I could also do
I was
a
hoping for
scout
parents.
and a non-scout sibling.
Oh, that could be fun.
You could be the Boy Scout.
Yes, the Boy Scout sibling of the Girl Scout. That would be actually
That's
pretty fun.
true. It does not specify that you're
Gender.
a Boy Scout. You're a Girl Scout as well.
There could be.
Oh, yeah. So you could do it too, and you're a Boy Scout instead of
true.
a Girl Scout.
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever you do. I'll find a way to tweak it to my own ends.
Okay, parent and uncle of a scout it is. Grandparent and scout, making
Yes.
Caleb play an old
We don't
man.
have a 6, but
Oh,
I was
Right.
I was honestly initially just thinking parent and child / scout. But yeah, again, it's just up to your choice, Jordan. If you want to specify that we're both scouts, go for it.
I just love the idea of Caleb being a like either a parent or like this or a sibling of some kind.
Mhm.
But
We know that Seth wants to play the Girl Scout, so
yeah.
It
I
just
think it's
sounds
more
the most
interesting-
chaotic.
yeah, I think it's more interesting if I play someone who's not a Girl Scout, but that can
Yeah.
be a Boy Scout or whatever. There's other ways we can take those. Yeah, I'm happy to be a foil to Seth's character in whatever way I need to be.
let's do parent and child.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm either going to be the straight man and you look like you're my wacky kid, or I'm going to be
No, you need to be the
insane
high,
mother.
strong.
We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see how the
Parent.
other relationships turn out.
Overprotective,
that'll determine your
over-concerned
result too.
parent.
Yeah.
You could be like the religious nut.
I could be like the super business guy or girl, just like, you must, like, this is the way of the world. Like maybe I'm like the dad who owns like a big company or something, and like
Like a
listen,
lemonade
miss.
stand?
Yeah. Listen, miss. Like
Do you remember?
in this, I get your reference.
Okay, yeah.
In this
right.
family, you must Actually, that's true. I already played that character in Penny for My Thoughts.
It is your turn, Caleb.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Alyssa and I still need a relationship,
And Jordan and
Alyssa.
I'm gonna give a relationship to one of you guys. Let's see. You got a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Under pressure.
We already have one under pressure.
No, I'm looking at the options
Okay.
there just to see what like hole we might have here for a character type. Chance encounter. Those are kind of fun.
I like 5-5.
No, I know. Yeah, that's that actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 5 for you guys, Seth and Alyssa.
Oh,
Okay.
A chance encounter is your relationship type. I'm really hoping someone will choose that 5. Honestly, I think that'd be
part
awesome.
of me wants to, but part of me also wants to save that for the last one, just in case.
Yeah, I'll use it.
Give me a second. I'm writing this down.
Mm-hmm.
You know me. I don't like defining my own relationships. It's more chaotic if you let others do it. What are 2? I think there's no chance that 2 of us aren't. I think 2 of us are ended up going to be a scout no matter what.
Yeah.
It's
a fiasco about Girl Scouts. I'm assuming at least 2 of us will be.
I'm gonna give Jordan and Alyssa scouts and cop.
All right. We got parents, we got cops, and we got scouts on the table here.
Okay. Let me see. I feel like okay, so I can either finish defining relationships or I can give you guys a location. I don't know. I feel like I want to give Caleb the need to get even.
Do it. That sounds great.
That's our last 3, though. I feel bad. I always feel bad taking up the last
Get
dice
even
of something.
with God. I love all the random religious options on this one. It makes me laugh.
So, yeah, you need to get even.
Sweet.
Caleb.
All right, Jordan.
We still need a location.
Location.
Oh, nice. Finally, Roll20 gave me the option to actually control other people's text boxes. Oh, that's so much better.
Oh, you can set mine to not be dumb.
Well, I won't change the name of it, but I did change all the fonts to match. It always bothered me.
It's always
random
bothered
Arial.
Me too.
Get out of here. Might as well be
I'm like, I don't know what font he uses. I'm just gonna type, I guess.
I always use
Contrail 1.
Default. I always use Contrail 1 on Roll20.
Okay, I just use whatever the default is. My bad.
That makes sense, Alyssa. You're a default sort of person.
Excuse
I don't know what that
means. Wow. That's an insult.
I don't even know what it means.
That's like the other time when you called me a Dr. Pepper person, but it was a compliment that I...
It wasn't a compliment, Alyssa.
Yes, it was. Because Carly's at least she used to be a Dr. Pepper person. She isn't now, but...
It's one of her few faults.
How?
Wow.
Dr. Pepper's fine. It's not that big of a deal.
I actually prefer cream soda. It's actually my favorite.
Cream soda is infinitely better.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy that one of the locations is a literal strip club.
We're gonna stay away from those
We're gonna
options as
stay
much
away
as
from
possible.
those.
Yep, I know. I'm looking at the options here, and I'm like, oh, drive-ins, diners, and dives, and the first one is a strip club.
Yep.
Because I remember that episode of with Guy Fieri where he goes.
Yep.
I'm just thinking, like, what potential location has like the best potential here? A McMansion or a halfway house sounds hilarious.
Yes.
Hmm.
Some of the scouting grounds are kind of funny. St. Patrick
Scouting
Catholic
grounds.
School.
That's a pretty good one to give someone.
Yeah.
Or meet me at. Oh man, we
Meet
don't have
me
a
at
6. We don't have a freaking 6. That's so sad.
All right, scouting grounds.
Who wants to get it?
Who wants scouting grounds?
I already have something.
It has to be Alyssa or you.
I think it's funny putting the cop at the scouting grounds.
I'm waiting. Those
I'm gonna catch
illicit
these kids this
cookie
time.
deals. Smuggling drugs inside the.
I unashamedly use the last 5.
All right.
On me?
Alyssa.
Yeah.
Scouting
Okay.
grounds. All right. So I'm going to give Jordan something. Let's give Jordan an item since we don't have one of those yet. So we got a 1, 2, and a 4. Wow, we're really down to the number. Okay. What about a weapon, though? The prize. I don't know, guys. Which one should I choose? I'm gonna choose an item for Jordan. Should it be weapons or the prize?
Weapons, more fun.
Weapon it is. Jordan, you have a weapon. All you, Seth.
Oh, my turn. Oh, oops! I covered up the thing. We have a location. We have a need. You have a need. Jordan has an object.
Everyone has the things now.
Okay,
We
so
just
we
need to
see things
specify.
defined. So what are our needs to get even?
Let's take a look. I really want with God. Can you choose with God for me, please?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Actually, well, yeah, I'll just give it to you.
Thank you very
I'll just
much.
give it to you.
I think that'd be hilarious.
Mhm.
Like I'm already starting to think of this character in my mind as like some washed up dad who's like has some sort of issue with fate or something. Like all of the. I guess part of this will depend on what the under pressure thing is with Jordan, but whatever that is going to be mixed with the get even with God thing to be the way I treat you as my child. That will define that, right? I'm under some sort of pressure here, and I'm taking it out on you.
Mhm.
Alyssa?
Yeah, I'm just like looking at these things here.
I feel like I know her mind's going now with the more money. If we go with what I was thinking originally, but we don't have to do that.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to like maybe finish out like relationship stuff. I don't know if I want to define my own relationships though. I'd rather give that power to other people.
We got under pressure with me and Jordan that you can define.
Oh yeah, we have that undefined.
I tried to tell the same thing to my counselor,
okay.
but she wasn't going for it.
What?
I thought you guys had a family. Wait, who had?
That's
wait.
defined already.
Me and Seth already have a defined family relationship.
Oh,
parent
you and
child.
Jordan need.
Yeah, me and Jordan have Under Pressure, which,
Okay.
given the options on the map here, would be grandparent and prescription drug dealer, scout and bully, or regional Girl Scout Council liaison and bookie.
Okay, I kind of love the idea of, um, um, Jordan being a drug dealer.
He doesn't
because
have a
we
weapon.
because we have the cop relationship,
right, yeah.
But I don't know if that great like.
I'm selling crystal mints.
But you're already like, aren't you in a wait? What kind of relationship do you have with Seth again?
Family.
Right,
Parent and child.
So how are you a grandparent? And
Well, if you chose that, if you chose grandparent and prescription drug dealer, it would be. We could probably
Seth
just
could
finagle it and
be-
be like grandparent. I'm his grandparent, right? Instead of parent. I don't think it's that big of a deal, right? Or we could change grandparent to be parent, right?
Mm-hmm. So then that would make Seth and Jordan siblings then.
Maybe. I think we have
Right.
some leeway on how we just define these. Like grandparent and prescription drug dealer doesn't have to mean that the prescription drug dealer is the grandchild. It could be, I guess.
I guess that's true, right? So we could just say like parent and
I also
prescription
kind of like the scout and bully option. If
Right.
you have Jordan be the scout and I'm the adult who is bullying him for some reason.
That sounds very reasonable.
That actually sounds reasonable. All right,
Right?
let's do.
Especially if I'm like needing to give even with God, like
right,
I just have something
Oh
out
my
for people.
gosh. And then I'm going to the cops because I'm being bullied by an adult.
Why is someone random adult was stressed
Alright.
out of his job?
Sounds good. All right,
I
Jordan,
need
you
an
are
adult.
a
I
scout.
am an adult.
All right, so scout and bully. Perfect. All my stuff's defined. Jordan. We have Seth's need of more money needs to be defined. The chance encounter relationship between him and Alyssa needs to be defined. The location for Alyssa, the scouting grounds, needs to be defined. And then you need to define... Oh, yeah, you need to define your relationship with Alyssa as well. And that should be it. And your weapon needs to be defined.
Oh, I forgot about the weapon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jordan isn't naming these as the actual things they are, so it's it's not immediately obvious what's on the map here. Rudy Tooty Stab and Shooty is how he wrote it down.
It's not wrong.
Look, with weapons, you have two options. You hit somebody with it, or you shoot somebody with it.
You could blow someone up.
Oh yeah, you're
That is
you're
hitting
shooting
someone
some-
with them.
Well, that's also. I mean, that's both. That's really both.
I mean, there's also like gas weapons, biological weapons.
Yeah, you're shooting those usually.
Throwing, shooting. What do you want to choose? Lots of stuff to still be defined.
It's my turn to define something.
It is, yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's why I was listing them off for you.
One, 2, 4, and 5. Five is kind of hilarious, but no.
Which one? Probably for what? The weapon?
For a chance encounter.
Oh yeah, childless senior who is willing to buy 1,000 boxes from the scout who loves Jesus the most.
That
is a
would be
pretty clever-
hilarious.
That's a
but it
great
also-
one.
It's hilarious, but also doesn't completely make sense given the context of everything else.
I think it makes sense.
We
Like
also don't have-
Alyssa's.
If I'm the cop, but I'm also a senior, right? I'm just trying to like
we also don't have any more fives, so it would have to be the last one we do if we do that. one.
right.
That's
It
true.
would. Yeah. I still love that one though. That's one of my
Oh, it's
favorites.
hilarious. Yes.
So otherwise, it's
I also
one-
kind of like car accident between parents.
That could be fun because that also ropes Caleb's character in.
Mhm.
Right. So like I would have to be like maybe a parent at somebody who goes to the school also. Maybe that's what brings me to that school because I'm a cop or whatever. I don't know.
The idea of you being in the car accident is funny.
That sounds
Like
awful
getting
out of context.
getting into yeah, it does. There's a lot of things we've said tonight. that
I
sound
would say
awful
I
out of
feel like
context.
the clip just needs to be out of context lines.
Was there one right there that I missed?
Yeah.
What was
Jordan says the idea of you being in a car accident sounds funny.
it?
That's not an encouragement. That's not an endorsement.
All right.
I think that's the only one that makes sense, actually. Yeah,
What-
car
what?
accident and car accident between parents.
Okay.
We'll take that phone and we
So
go
that's-
by.
That's the chance encounter between Seth and Alyssa.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So
Smashy
We got-
smashy of portable steel.
1, 2, and 4. We still need the weapon, and the scouting grounds. And the relationship between Alyssa and Jordan. Let's go ahead and get that one squared away. Let's do the Alyssa and Jordan's relationship. Scouts and cops. 1, 2, and
car
4.
accident with cops.
1 is rival scouts. 2 is scout and troop leader. And 4 is 2 scouts in cahoots. Only a couple of these actually have police officers in them.
Yeah.
Let's see. So right now we know that Alyssa is going to get into an accident between parents, which means Alyssa's probably a parent,
Probably.
or Alyssa's parent is.
Or it
involved
could
in-
be that like I am a scout and my parent got in an accident. My parent got in an
You know
accident
who
with
we
you,
need
but-
though. We need a troop leader. Let's do
Yes.
scout and troop leader so that Alyssa can be the troop leader. I think that will be a good change
Okay.
of pace, right? So we have some good character. We'll have 2 scouts, a troop leader, and then just a parent of a scout. I think that's a good mix. So there you go. 2 Alyssa and Jordan.
Okay, so I'm the scout
and
leader.
troop leader. Yeah.
Or troop leader, sorry.
Okay. What are the options?
So I'm
for-
probably a parent, or maybe I'm just like a weird adult that's like, yeah, sure, I'll do the Girl Scouts.
Yeah, up to you.
I'm looking at the weapon options.
Yeah, what are the weapon options then?
Well, for 1 and 4, we have a single barrel shotgun with the serial number filed off. I thought that was bad, but then I saw 4 is a box of double-edged razor blades.
I kind of like that one because that would be like the sort of thing you'd accidentally find in a box of cookies or something, and then it'd make it be a whole scandal, right?
Okay, Jordan, you have razor blades. I do like the single barrel shotgun, but the razor blades just sounds like a
Feels better in context.
yeah.
I fixed the name. There we go.
Stab more.
All right,
Um,
Alyssa,
Oh man,
So,
okay.
your scouting grounds,
Oh right, we never
And
defined those. I didn't think about those. Wait,
the need for more money. Those are the 2 things.
Oh, okay.
Catholic school.
So your options for needs for more money are for drugs, medication, and to replace money that was stolen. I kind of like the wait, what did we choose? We chose bully, didn't we?
Mhm.
Either of those
Um,
could make sense.
I like the idea. I actually kind of wanted to find my own location
Oh, okay.
and
yeah.
do St. Patrick's Catholic School.
All right, perfect.
That's number 1.
There you
Okay,
go.
Jordan, why do I need more money? It can honestly
Yeah.
be whatever.
And
My
it can be
joke
any
about
of those options.
my joke about earlier about the bomb shelter was just a joke. You can pick whatever you think is best, given everything else.
So the 6 options, now that we have a wild die, for drugs, medication, for debt from home shopping network addiction.
No, not money, more money.
Oh,
4.
I was looking at the wrong ones. Okay.
Yes.
For a horse, for a deluxe Tamagotchi, for charity, to build a new outdoor patio to replace the one that caught fire, to build a bomb shelter for very specific reasons, or to leave the country. Okay.
I have a feeling 5 and 6 are not mutually exclusive.
Five is funny, but it doesn't make a ton of sense.
I just
Pick the one you like the best.
I kind of like to leave the country because, like, why?
Makes
Why?
sense to come up with a
Daddy
reason.
says we gotta leave.
People are
That's
coming
kind
for
of
me. For a horse would be a fun one for for the Girl Scout character, though.
Yeah. I also think, is it weird that I think it's very Seth to do number 2 for a deluxe Tamagotchi?
Oh, it is very sad.
Seth. That is
Yeah.
very me.
Seth, do you want a deluxe Tamagotchi?
Do whichever one you want. I thought you already picked to leave the country.
Someone sway me.
If we do leave the country, we can play it out that Caleb's character did something really bad and is now trying to leave because he... We could do that with the bomb shelter one too, though.
Right. I think honestly, a lot of these make sense. 4 was the one that came to my mind because it could be like I was forcing my daughter to do this because she burned down the patio and I needed her to pay for it or something, right? But I guess there's a lot more going on with my character than that. So who knows?
I'm
You can
just
escalate.
thinking, like, how does it? How
Does
do
it
you
all
like,
tie together?
How does it tie together with like getting even with God?
Right. I think my character has to be under a bunch of pressure and is like down on his luck in some maybe a pretty major way. So, I mean, leave the country or build a bomb shelter. I've seen pretty appropriate, honestly.
Yeah. We could also roll for it. No, you know what? I like the idea of the bomb shelter. I like just the what in the world could this possibly be
mhm.
for?
I honestly kind of like that better than the leave the country because it's more of like a paranoid thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, like they're coming to get me, like the world's gonna end or something, and I need to like build a bomb shelter or whatever, right?
Daddy says we need more steel.
Exactly right. Like I can just be like some like really paranoid prepper guy or something now. Like, yeah, that's kind of cool.
What's that? Oh, you're missing one of your boxes of cookies. Well, you'll never get me.
Dad says we need another wheel for the killdozer.
Why did the Tal Pavaroy not have killdozers?
Yeah, honestly, a missed opportunity there. Okay, cool. Well, there we go. That's our character web. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. This is usually what we do after we finish our character web, so we can step away from the crazy and think about it for a second, kind of try to figure out how we're going to do all this. And we'll come back and have our character names and figure out all the connections here, and then get started. Stick around. We got more Fiasco coming right after this break.